Welcome to Beyond the Beef, where we not only talk about business problems, we talk about business solutions. I'm Bob.
And I'm James.
And we're corporate facilitators for a company called Sequent Learning Networks. Every day we travel around the globe and listen to company problems that employees have but feel helpless to solve. So we want to help employees move beyond those problems and towards solutions, not only to help their companies, but to help their own careers as well. So James,
Yes,
what's
sir.
your beef today?
Bob. I gotta tell you, I've been busy over the last few weeks visiting a lot of customers.
Really?
And majority of these customers that I meet with...
I haven't actually seen it, but that's okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm just saying, but go ahead.
The majority of these customers that I meet with, by the way,
Yeah.
all the companies say that they are customer focused.
Yes.
I get into a classroom and I start working with their product managers and their marketing and different areas of the organization, and I ask them, do you meet with customers? And you know what they tell me?
What?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, they tell me the same thing.
I say, how often? They go, 5 to 10% of the time. That's not really meeting with your customers. And you know what? They're
Absolutely.
not happy about it, Bob.
They're
It's
not.
not that they don't want to.
They just
'Cause
can't. They feel
can't.
like they can't.
There's so many other
Yes.
things they say are going on. They're answering calls from sales. They're doing this. There's so many other things on their plate that they don't go out and visit customers. Yet they're in a company that says they're customer focused.
Not only not going out and visiting customers, but also just understanding their needs. I don't even care. I mean, I want you to visit customers, right? But at the end of the day, just listening to them, spending time collecting information, not just through a survey,
Exactly.
but really understanding how they use your products. And what's the result of that? The result of that is, the other day, I had a problem with a fairly large company, right? As a customer, no big deal, but something that required me to call the 800 number, customer service, whatever else. I call up, what's the first thing that I get? The automated attendant.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, before the thing even opens its mouth, right?
It doesn't have a mouth, but yes.
Whatever.
I know what you mean.
But I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And then it starts asking me questions, and it does that little...
Yeah.
You know,
it's actually loading
like
something.
it's doing something,
It's actually doing
processing
work. Yeah.
my information.
Right.
You know it's not doing
then it says,
anything.
"What?"
Yeah, and then I'm sorry, I didn't understand
Right.
it. Well, what were you doing with the...
Right.
If you don't understand. And what's happening is, like, I'm sitting there getting more and more frustrated as it's understanding me less and less.
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes have gone by. I'm literally screaming at this thing at the top of my lungs, cursing to the point where I'm saying, I hope they don't have this on recording.
It'd be awesome. I'd love to hear what all these people say when they get on these automated response.
But by the time I actually get to where I need to get to, which is a real person, to help me solve my problem, and that person is very nice, I'm so mad.
That poor person.
I'm the
That
biggest
poor
jerk
person.
to that person. Then I get off the phone. I feel guilty for being a jerk.
Sure you do.
There's nothing, I do. There's nothing good
Yeah.
about this situation. And that same company, I actually went back and checked their mission statement, their vision statement,
Right.
everything they say to their investors. What's the first thing that they say?
Customer
Customer
focus. Oh, yeah.
Well, the good news is employees within those companies are just as frustrated.
Yeah.
The bad news is they don't always know what to do about
Sure.
it, right? So I have another story that I would tell you on this. This one with a smaller company, about 10 people in this company. It was a small software company. I was using a piece of software for our business, in fact.
Sure.
And it was a great piece of software, great interface. Everything was good about it, except it didn't do exactly what I needed it to do. We have a little bit of a unique situation, and I needed something that met that solution.
Okay.
Couldn't do it, so I canceled my subscription to that piece of software, joined up with another one. This is no joke, within 10 minutes of me canceling that subscription, I got a call from the customer experience manager, overseas, by the way, international call, asking me, why did I cancel my subscription? Being very respectful of the fact that I probably didn't have time to talk to him.
Right.
But he really was interested. Is there anything that he could do to keep me? And if not that, is there any feedback he can give to make his product
Little
better?
different,
A little different than...
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? I couldn't be more happy with this company. I told him that. And I said, I'm just so impressed with the fact that you did this. He ended the call by saying, we're going to listen to you. We're going to try and build
Great.
some of the functionality into the software. Would you be willing to give us another shot if I call back and I tell you that we've got this functionality? What do you think my answer is?
Of course it's yes. Of course.
Of course.
Right.
So the point of the matter is, inside companies, even if the big company mentality doesn't seem like it allows for that kind of personal hand-holding,
Yeah.
I bet that if employees took more initiative
No
to
doubt.
do that, their companies would embrace it.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
So what do we do? What do we offer for a solution here to kind of wrap this thing up and give people something to really hold on
Sure.
to?
I guess, from what I'm hearing and what we've really seen and talked about, really the first and foremost, the thing is, if you're looking at creating a product and you're really looking at creating something to bring to the market, you've got to understand the customer's needs.
No doubt.
How you do that can be customer visits, planned customer visits. It could be conversations. You could be sitting with a customer service team to hear complaints, but you need to be in touch with your customer.
Yes.
And if that is something that you don't feel you're allowed to do, you've got to fight that argument to be able to do that, because it's only going to help your career and it's going to help your organization in the future.
And even if you think that your company wants you to put the internal stuff as priority, I can tell you I have never met an executive yet that doesn't embrace the idea of people spending more time with their
No doubt.
customers. In fact, I would go as far as to say the most powerful people within companies are the ones that understand the customers the best.
No doubt about it.
So even if you think your company won't embrace it, give it a try. Spend more time with those customers. Spend more time understanding their needs. Reach out to them personally. See what happens. You might just make a difference that you don't think you can make. So that's, I think, a good way to wrap up this first episode.
I agree.
And if you have something that's on your mind, if you have a beef about your company, not your specific company, but companies in general, I would say, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and we'll try and address it in a future episode. Thank you for that visual, because
You're
I'm sure
welcome.
no one would have understood
This
without
goes right
that.
here. It goes right here.
And then also, don't forget to subscribe. You have something
That
for
goes over here.
Yeah, that's probably
That's right
this.
around there.
So go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you for tuning in. We'll hope to see you next time.
Thanks so much.
Welcome to Beyond the Beef, where we not only talk about business solutions,
But we talk about
problems.
the problems
Okay, take 5.
as a solution.